What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Career Mode. This is episode number 62, and we start today's episode off with a game against Chelsea here at Stamford Bridge. We come on the back of the international break, so all the players are basically fit enough for this game. However, we did rest a couple of players because we had the Europa League round of 32 game against Athletic Bilbao on the Thursday night. So we did rest a couple of players, and also a couple were a little bit sort of unfit. Danny Ings must have played for England in the international break because he was down to light green stamina. So we started Michael and Gil ahead of him. And also Kelvin dropped to the bench in place of Junior Stanislas. So I guess those were kind of, sort of risky decisions really to drop those two players, especially because, Kelvin's our highest rated player and Danny Ings is the player that's been informed the most. But, with Bilbao coming up in midweek, the Europa League is a tournament I really want to progress in. So that's why I had to rest them. But the first chance did come to Chelsea. It was Mata who came forward straight from kickoff really. And Alex McCarthy, who's been really good since coming in January, makes a good save there. So still 0-0. But in the 7th minute, another good chance for Chelsea. It's Andre Schürrle down the left-hand side, takes on Eden Nilsson, rolls it through to Mata. He crosses the ball to the far post, and Luis Suarez puts the ball past McCarthy into the back of the net. However, the linesman has his flag up, and it is ruled out for offside. So thankfully there, we did not concede early on, and we were saved by the assistant's flag. But in the 24th minute here, Seb Larsson's onto the ball, rolls it through to Junior Stanislas, starting in this game, and he shoots from range, but Courtois makes a really decent save. So good stop by the Belgian goalkeeper, and it's still 0-0. But in the 27th minute here, Jack Robinson wins the ball, gives it to Carrasco to Lee Cattermole. It's a first time ball by our holding midfielder. What a ball over the top to Junior Stanislas. Great first touch, and his second touch chips the ball over Courtois into the back of the net, and it's Chelsea 0, Millwall 1, just 28 minutes played, and Stanislas gets the goal, and he's been superb ever since I started saying we might be looking to replace him next year. Stanislas with the goal, and what a ball by Lee Cattermole, it should be said. Fantastic ball over the top by our holding midfielder, and Stanislas gets the goal. So like I said, it was a big decision to rest Kelvin in this game, our highest rated player, but clearly it was paying off because it was a great finish by Stanislas, and it is 1-0 to us here at Stamford Bridge. So despite Danny Ings being out of the side, the informed striker, despite Kelvin being out of the side, our highest rated player, we were still 1-0 up here at Stamford Bridge. A fantastic chip by Stanislas, and we take a shock lead against Chelsea. But the next chance came in the 41st minute. Juan Mata picks the ball up here, gives it to Ramirez back to John Terry, but Terry loses out to Lee Cattermole. He charges him down. That's exactly why I picked him up. He shoots from just outside the area, but Courtois makes a good save, and it's still 1-0. So it could have been 2-0 there, could have been disastrous for Chelsea at the break, but it wasn't. And here we see Don Gu and João Vitor come on for Liam Trotter and Brian Carrasco. So again, we've taken off two really influential players. Carrasco, of course, a great player, and Trotter is our captain for João Vitor, who hasn't been too great since we brought him in, and also Don Gu as well, the striker we got from Barcelona B at the beginning of last season. So they come on, and in the 64th minute here, Marcelo finds Juan Mata, but again, it's Lee Cattermole who wins the ball back. Really good pressure from Lee Cattermole. He rolls it through, and Don Gu comes off the bench and makes it Chelsea 0, Millwall 2. So we go 2-0 up here at the Bridge. It's a shock win as things stand 65 minutes in, because Chelsea just were not playing well. They had a couple of early chances, but other than that, they were playing really poorly. We sensed a third goal here, we really did. And in the 71st minute, we almost got it. Don Gu crossed the ball in, but Michael and Gu's header was brilliantly saved by Courtois, and Marcelo cleared the ball away. And in injury time here for Chelsea, the last chance came to them. Kevin De Bruyne's cross in found ahead of Robert Lewandowski, but his header went wide of the post, and the game did finish Chelsea 0, Millwall 2. So we win at the Bridge. It's a fantastic result for us, it really was. And those big decisions, they paid off. I rested Kelvin, I rested Danny Ings. I was really fearful of that. However, it worked in our favour. It was a fantastic win. Stanislas turned up, Don Gu turned up. Really good result. Chelsea 0, Millwall 2, and another crucial 3 points as we advance in the league. And we're playing so well as things stand. I really am hopeful that we can. I still don't believe we can reach the Champions League, but certainly if all goes wrong in the cup competitions, we could possibly qualify for the Europa League via a league position, and that would be lovely. But the following game was against Athletic Bilbao here on the Thursday night. As I said, that is why I rested quite a few players, because I did want to play a really strong side here, because I'm not just going to sit here in the Europa League knockout stages and say, oh well, it's lovely to be here, but if we go out, we go out. No, I want to win this thing. I really want to win a European competition in our first European season with Millwall in this career mode. So we rested we played a really strong side, and we would be taking on a very strong Athletic Bilbao side as well. They've got some very, very good players in there. Also, Ross McCormack starting up front. How about that? So a very decent side Bilbao have. And the first chance came in the 4th minute here. Athletic Bilbao had a free kick. Mikel San Jose gave the ball to the defender there, and Danny Ings just robbed him and put the ball into the back of the net. So what a start, just 5 minutes in, and a massive, massive error by the Bilbao defenders there. They gave the ball away. Danny Ings robbed his man. He stopped the ball and finished it into the top corner. A brilliant strike by Danny Ings. He kisses the pitch in celebration, but to be honest, that is a gift. That is an absolute gift there against a strong Bilbao side. To just give the ball away. Danny Ings has a simple finish, and that makes it Millwall 1, Athletic Bilbao 0. So a great start for us here, and like I said, resting Danny Ings in that Chelsea game, clearly he was fit enough to charge him down there, and yeah, again, I made the right decision. But in the 8th minute, a great chance for Bilbao to hit back here. They won a penalty off of Mark Beaver's challenge, and I was really, really angry about that one, because I didn't actually think it was inside the area at first when Beavers brought him down. I didn't have too many complaints with the penalty decision, because it was he didn't win the ball, but it turns out he was just inside the area. So clearly the referee got it spot on there, and Bilbao had a penalty. So 8 minutes in, a great chance to have an instant reply here, a great chance to respond with the penalty. It's Bilbao who stand up. It's Ibai Gomez, is that how you pronounce that, who stands up, but he ends up hitting the post. It trickles away in front of Alex McCarthy, and Jack Robinson boots the ball into the stand. So what a chance it was for Bilbao to make it 1-1 here, get themselves a crucial away goal, but they missed the penalty. So that was such a great chance, and Gomez must have been ruined the fact he missed that. What a chance for Bilbao, but it was still Millwall 1, Athletic Bilbao 0. So a great start to this game here for Action, but from the corner it's crossed in towards the head of the defender who gave the ball away in order for Danny Ings to get us the first goal of the game, but his header was well saved by McCarthy, and it was still 1-0. But in the 14th minute here, we go on the break. Carrasco picks it up, gives it to Danny Ings, the goal scorer. He finds Kelvin. Kelvin rolls it through to Seb Larsson here. Larsson goes down the right hand side. Real good chance for us. Larsson keeps on going, ends up crossing the ball in. Carrasco chests it and bicycle kicks it, but sadly the goalkeeper saves it. So that would have been a lovely goal by Carrasco there with some nice technique. I think the ball probably would have gone wide anyway, but even so, it would have been a lovely goal. But it was still Millwall 1, Athletic Bilbao 0. But in the 24th minute, another good chance for Athletic Bilbao here. They come through, the shot comes in, but it's wide of McCarthy's goal. And again, it was another crucial chance for the Spanish side. They really should have made it 1-1 there, and they didn't. But in the 37th minute here, Lee Cattermole once again charges down the opposition, wins the ball. Real good stuff by Cattermole, gives it to Kelvin. Kelvin plays it back to Lee Cattermole here. Cattermole tries to cross it in, it's blocked, but it comes back to Lee Cattermole. So lovely back heel here as he sees Eder Nilsson. What a superb cross with the outside of his right boot. He finds Danny Ings, and Ings gets his second goal of the game. So Danny Ings with another goal there, and that makes it Millwall 2, Athletic Bilbao 0. So that was a lovely goal. Great back heel by Cattermole. The cross by Eder Nilsson, by the way, was so awesome. The way he hit it was with the outside of the right boot, as you can see there. Perfectly weighted, perfect accuracy, and what a header by Danny Ings. That was just a wonderful, wonderful goal, and a wonderful finish by Danny Ings. So I keep going on about it, but again, resting him for that game against Chelsea clearly was the right thing to do, because Ings was playing superbly well. He made it 2-0 there with his second goal of the game, and as things stood, we were going to be taking a massive, massive lead away to Spain in the second leg. We still had the second half to play, and the first chance did come to us in the 52nd minute here. Danny Ings back heels it to Seb Larsson. Larsson shoots, but he hits the post, so that would have wrapped up a brilliant performance there, but sadly it hit the post, and Bilbao managed to clear the ball away, only as far as Brian Carrasco. He back heels it to Danny Ings. Ings gets past his man, shoots heel with his left foot, but unfortunately the goalkeeper makes the save, and Bilbao managed to get the ball away. So still 2-0. We were playing really well, but in the 72nd minute here, Bilbao are through again. It's their winger down the right hand side. He crosses the ball in, and the header is well saved by Alex McCarthy, desperate to keep a clean sheet and make sure he wouldn't concede a vital away goal. But again, Bilbao press here in the 82nd minute here. The ball is played through to their number 9. He chips the ball over the top to Gomez, who missed a penalty. He goes through, and McCarthy keeps on coming. I position Fabricio on the line, but eventually the cross comes in, and the header is clawed away by McCarthy. So what a save by our goalkeeper. It's still 2-0. We go on the break here. Danny Ings is onto the ball, gives it to Carrasco. Carrasco feeds Seb Larsson. Larsson plays it through to Danny Ings, who has the pace to beat the defender. He goes through one-on-one, step overs round, but sadly the defender makes a great recovery block, and the ball goes out for a corner. So still Millwall 2, Athletic Bilbao 0, and the final chance did come from the corner. It was Fabricio's header, who got to it, but sadly it went wide at the post. But the game did finish Millwall 2, Bilbao 0, so a vital win, a vital that we didn't concede an away goal in that game as well, and we will certainly have the advantage going into the second leg away in Spain. So as always guys, a big thank you for watching today's video. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, please consider leaving a like, because that's much appreciated and it really does help my channel out, and I will see you for the next episode of Career Mode very soon.